This is super awkward if anyone is here right now.
It's okay. Try it out. Hello? What's happening? Oh no, an ad.
Maybe your internet's really slow. Well, hello, if anyone's here. It says we have 2 viewers.
All right.
If you sign in, you can make an account or sign in on Facebook and Twitter, then you can chat with us and ask us questions. So if you want to do that, then that'd be great because we'd love to answer your questions. Alright, sorry guys, we're trying to figure out how this all works. There's gotta be a better way to see everything.
It's a problem with live TV. You can't figure it out until you're doing it.
Okay. Well,
Gonna go ahead and go?
yeah,
Go
let's
for it.
get started.
All right. Well, we are excited to chat with you all today about our newest shop product, the Wedding Journal. Many of you are probably familiar with what it looks like, but there's the cover for you. And we just wanted to tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind it and some of our favorite features of it. And then, as promised, we also will update you a little bit on what's happening with hashtag Making Southern Weddings and our newest issue, V8. So the Wedding Journal, like all of our products, came out of something that we were looking for and something that we had kind of like made our own solution to, and then we're like, we're probably not the only ones with this problem. So I know after my wedding, like as soon as I got home from our mini moon, I just opened up a Word document and started writing down chronologically like everything I could remember about my wedding day, because I knew even then, which was only like a few days out from it, I knew that things were starting to get hazier for me, and I didn't really know what I would want to remember in 5 or 50 years, and so I just figured I'd write down everything. So I did that, and I'm so happy that I did, because I think not only do I have that to look back on, but writing it all down really helped me like solidify it in my memories. And then Kristen from our team, when she got married right before me, I guess, and her wedding was featured on our site, she had the chance to fill out our real wedding interview that we sent to all of our couples that are featured on the blog and in print. And she was just telling us how much she loved filling out the interview a few months after her wedding, and all of the like questions that it brought up, and memories that it helped her remember from her wedding day and kind of write down. So kind of between those two experiences, we were like, well, you know, we can't feature everyone's wedding, give them the opportunity to fill out our interview, but we really want everyone to have that kind of vehicle to record those memories. So we decided to make them in an even more beautiful format than our little Word document interview. And so that is how we came up with this. So it really fleshes out what we ask couples in our real wedding interview, and then it kind of goes before and after that too. So there's things from your dating, questions to like bring up memories from there, and your engagement, all the way through your wedding day, as well as after your wedding. So your first year as newlyweds, and then even beyond that. So yeah, we just love that, like, once this is filled out, if you really filled out everything, it's such an amazing like time capsule from this time in your life that I know, like, I would have loved the chance to read this for my parents' wedding or something like that. So I just think that's really neat, as it's for you, but also for, you know, future children or grandchildren. So yeah, that's the heart behind this newest product.
Yay! And it's at Southern Wedding Shop if you haven't seen it before, or if you'd like to gift it to a friend, or if you want it for yourself. It's beautiful, and it feels really good in person.
Yep, it's very soft cover.
It's vegan leather, so very safe. Bright white with gold foil lettering. Kristen Drzdowski. Kristen, if you're watching, I love you. Thank you for sharing this. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your last name. But she did all the
calligraphy for the cover, which is beautiful and just really fun and kind of joyful. Yeah,
Yep.
but timeless as well.
Inside, you can't really see this, but has nice gold foil as well. We wanted to make it a little fancy because weddings are a little fancy. So, yep. Has a nice bookmark that you can mark your page when you're working on it.
Yeah, and I think one of my favorite parts is we left a lot of space in the back for you to write down tons of memories or just other like notes from your marriage.
Like dated pages. So
yeah,
if you have a really amazing date, or maybe the day your kid is born, or it's just meant for whatever you want to fill it with for the rest of your life. Really.
So yeah, like Emily said, our template for this started with our Real Wedding interview, which we send to any bride who's featured on our site. And so we started with that, and then we just we kind of filled in any more blanks and spots of like things that we wanted to remember from our weddings, or things that we've written down, or anything that like just might slip through the cracks someday, but is like a really sweet part of your day that you want to remember. May I borrow this?
You may.
Thanks. So we have it split out chronologically, and it starts out with just our story and how we met, and how you got engaged. One that I think is really fun, when I knew she was the one and when I knew he was the one, is a really cute one. And
so
then
cute.
there's also a spot for your gent to fill out his proposal, planning the proposal. So just like those really fun little things that, you'll always remember, like how you got engaged, but like, is he going to remember like what it was like to ask your dad for your hand, and just sweet things like that. And then it goes through every bit of your engagement, like how you prepared for your marriage, the first people you called after you got engaged, and then this is a fun page too. This is what the world was like when we got married, and it's just like a fun little fill in the blank page. So the questions here are: big doings around the South, big doings around the world, our favorite song on the radio, the last movie we saw in theaters as an engaged couple, weddings we attended that year. So just like kind of remembering not only like your actual wedding day, but also like where you were in your life, like where you were in the world, and fun things like that. And then it works you right through your wedding. So your ceremony, your readings, your
vows.
Your vows.
That's like it seems so basic, but that's one of my favorite pages, I think, because I know ours were just on like random index cards, which I think I have them saved, but this would be like a much nicer place to actually write down all of those things.
Yeah, it walks you through some of your guests that were there and who your like most treasured guests were. If you had grandparents or people who traveled from really far away, it's just another way to remember that they were there. Your design inspiration, food you served, and then about your reception and the toasts and the dances and the funniest things that happened, the sweetest things that happened, memorable comments that were made to you, just everything that we could think of that you'd like possibly want to remember is in this book, and it carries right through to your wedding. Like, I think there's something in here about like your first anniversary, and just all those memories from that really great time. So, Wedding Day Journal, southernweddingshop.com. It's like the perfect gift to go with our Southern Weddings planner or the newest copy of the magazine, which I guess we could talk about right now.
And it retails for $25, and we have a package option that you can buy the planner and this and the newest copy of the magazine.
With the bow.
Yep, and you can, if you're sending that as a gift, you also can write a gift note with that, which is really nice. And we like the idea of, it is a memory keeper, but because it starts with engagement, it's a great thing to get at the same time as your planner, which you want right from the beginning. So they are good to buy together if you are interested in both.
I think what's really fun about this too is when both of you fill it out, there are a lot of things that I don't think you know about your spouse or your fiance. Like, I have never told Taylor when I knew he was the one. So I just think that's so cute for you guys to fill it out together.
Yeah, or I will say, when I was filling out my Real Wedding interview, I was like dying laughing over my husband's favorite detail from our wedding, which was like all. So at our reception, our caterer was wonderful, and they brought like some styling type elements, and so they were like, this wooden crate that like our forks were in and stuff like that. And that's what he chose as his favorite detail from our wedding. I was like, do you know how many hours I've spent on working on these details? But nope, that was his favorite. So yeah, you might learn something in the process. But anyways. Okay, but yes, V8.
V8. It's happening, y'all. It's happening.
It is happening. Lisa, Nicole, and I were going through the whole magazine right before we hopped on this little video, just kind of going through and making notes about where we need final text pieces or images, things like that. We're down to the wire, so there's not too many of them, thankfully, but
we send our files off Friday.
Yep.
As in a few days from now. And that's when we send them off for hard copy proofs. So the printer sends back proofs for us to color edit and just look through and fine tooth comb again.
Yep.
But it's like a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, so Nicole's finishing layout now, and then on tomorrow morning we're going to print out just in our office a copy of, every page in the magazine, and
on recycled paper.
Yes.
Don't worry.
And Lisa and I will go through that with the fine-tooth comb, looking for any text edits, things like that. And Nicole will also probably look at it to see if she notices any layout discrepancies or lines that aren't lined up when she's seeing it printed out. And we'll make those, and then, like Nicole said, we'll upload the files for the printer and get the color proofs to make sure everything looks great on that.
And we're doing this is like super top secret, but we're doing something kind of fun with our cover. So that's going to be a big one to see in our proofs. We're really excited about that. So,
yes.
I want to give out hints, but it's just all too good.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a good surprise. I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Yes. So. You will like it.
You will like it.
And let's see. So then we get the color proofs. We approve them, hopefully. And then next week, is it next week that you would go?
I don't know.
Okay.
So, next week we approve them, we send them back so that the printer has our marked up copies of the proofs. And
we
then
can say, like, this looks too green, that kind of thing, and they can make adjustments from there.
Yeah, exactly. So that when the magazine's actually printing, they can pull a page off the press and then compare it to the proof that we've marked up, which I think we haven't finalized any travel plans right now because things are always just so last minute in the print world. But I will physically be going to the press check so that we can pull off the pages and then double check that the color is exactly what we want it to be, that the images are just as gorgeous as they were on our computers. So that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and we've done that in the past. We haven't done it for the last few issues. But we're just like really obsessive about the color, and so we just have run into problems in the past with certain small things not printing the way we wanted, so we're just hoping to make extra double, triple, quadruple sure this year that everything looks exactly how we want it, because obviously we want it to look great for the readers, and for all the wonderful photographers that we work with, we want their work to be represented as they want it to be as well. So
yeah, absolutely. And I think that press conditions, they have like these crazy light boxes that mimic every type of light that you could possibly be in, but sometimes you just have to like take it outside and go look at it.
Yeah. And I think the truth, we have wonderful printers, but the truth is that they're never going to care as much as we do, and so us being there is really, there's no substitute for it, so we're very excited about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to be posting any behind the scenes pictures from your trip?
I hope so.
I think so.
Yeah. If y'all don't follow us on Snapchat, you definitely should. We are like testing it out. It's pretty new to us, but we're at SW Mag. And if you might want to follow us like ASAP, because right after this,
do it right now.
Right after this live stream, we've been doing this thing for the whole month of September, and I'm kind of sad that it's almost the end of September. But since this is like a really crazy busy month for us, we decided to do a 2:00 2-minute dance party on Snapchat. And so, like, no matter where all of us are, we'll all, like, we have a playlist that you can find.
We take turns adding the song to it. It's pretty amazing dance party playlist.
It's a really good playlist.
Yeah.
So we'll post the link to the playlist soon on Instagram so that everyone can find it. But yeah, if you need a work break, definitely come dance party with us right after this.
There's some classics on there.
Yep.
We danced to Hanson last week.
Yep, there's some Spice Girls, as well as newer songs. We like all kinds.
Anyways,
yep.
Yeah, follow us on Snapchat, SW Mag.
And I think that we are still doing this. I'm just gonna hint at it because why not? Actually, you might be able to see it on my whiteboard back there. But next week, we might be doing another live stream / live broadcast, whatever this is called, while we upload the files to our printer. So it'll be like a late night with one of us, all of us, I'm not really sure. So we can all hang out while I'm waiting for files to upload.
We're not 100% sure what we're going to talk about or do.
Yeah, you will have to ask us lots of questions.
Yeah.
So we'll need
It'll be just
help.
let's entertain each other while we upload these massive files.
And eat peanut M&Ms.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, so
We'll
many
have
people.
a hot cocoa and s'mores party.
Yep,
That sounds great.
So mark
Stay
calendars. Next Friday. Probably at
Next
7
Friday?
or 8.
Am I going to be gone?
You have your
Oh,
bridal
I'm not going to be here. Oh, man.
that's so
Well, Kristen Winchester and I are going to be at Bridal Market in New York, so we will not be here. But
That's a
we'll
little
be.
better.
I mean, yeah.
We'll be on Instagram posting about that and stuff too, so we'll be with you guys in spirit. It'll be
That's
funny on Snapchat then, switching between Bridal Market and 10 o'clock p.m. in the office uploading files. It'll be fun.
Yep.
Never a dull moment.
Great. All right, well, we will end it there and
Does
not
anyone
take
have
up more of your
questions?
time. Yeah, do you have any
If
questions?
you have to be signed in to ask a question, so you can make an account on Ustream or
Or leave a comment on our Instagram.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, let me check
refreshing every now and then. Just in case. Refresh. Yay!
well,
Cindy from Sasha Nicholas. I think that you might be tuned in. Hi. We're so glad to have you.
okay, well, if nobody has any questions, you can always leave them on Instagram. We're always keeping an eye out for your questions there. Other than that, yeah, we're really excited about the Wedding Day Journal. We're really excited about V8. We hope y'all are too. And we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. I love it. All right.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
All right.
Is anything stopped?